Hello everybody, ZLost019 here, back again with Vampyr. I did come into some slight errors in recording a last video, so unfortunately you can't get my initial reactions, but we fought a giant rat monster. I believe I executed a dude who almost shot this like young kid. Got more truth about one of the nurses in their little underground clinic. Yeah, and I'm thinking that's just about it. Oh, we have a contract with her. We have a contract with her now where I guess she'll sell me goods and stuff whenever I need. And then we came back to the red-headed vampire lady that sent us on this mission to find her blackmailer, and she killed one of the patients that was sick and dying. So don't know how it's gonna go from here, but we're gonna find out. Alright, okay, Lady Ashbury, that's her name. Okay, so sorry for the spoiler. I didn't know if this was where the game was gonna start me on that. I do apologize, but yeah, again, just created that contract with that nurse, and now we're here. Discovered the investigation skill finally, and how that worked. Pain in the ass, really was, but yeah.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Yeah, homeboy trusted you.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you,
What?
Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
Okay, hold on. Okay, you're gonna answer all of these questions, lady.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
Okay.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Scowl?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Fair enough.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
Okay, okay.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Okay.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
Okay.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
A possible rare case?
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain. More than likely, it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
Ain't gonna lie, kick their ass, but they kicked mine plenty of times.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity?
It's your maker.
It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
Okay, so this has to be some type of practice. Yes,
A vampire?
motherfucker.
Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an echo, and that you shall remain.
An Ekon.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Okay, so if you have an Ekon and then a Skull, both vampires, but okay. A little slight speciation there.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes.
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
Okay.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
Okay, so how do you
I'd
do it?
like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Interesting.
I bid you farewell, for now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Nurse Crane, that's her name. Look at all the XP and blood I got. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of murked a couple individuals. I'm not gonna lie, I did.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
You know, that would make sense because, unfortunately, again, I might replay this part and upload it like later after I beat the game. But earlier on, as you're doing your investigations and talking to the people and stuff, there was a reporter that you met, and he did actually describe that people, after having some type of fever equivalent to the flu, right, they would just start screeching and running like madmen. So, excuse me, I think it's possible that the skull portion of the vampirism is actually probably caused by some of the Spanish flu epidemic stuff. But for now, we upgrade. Again, why are your eyes so red? Why is no one, like, concerned about this shit at all? Yeah, I guess increase the damage then. And that's about all that I'm gonna be able to do. See, and why do I have shotgun shells? I don't even have a shotgun yet. God damn it. Feudal police raise Whitechapel. Okay, so as of late, the rumors that surround Whitechapel are ripening into facts. In the last 3 months, police have suspected the district of hosting what might be the heart of London's medicinal black market. But of course, these suspicions will remain assumptions, for no task force or additional police presence has been sent to Whitechapel. No large drug stocks have been found, nor crime lords arrested. This masquerade has only been planned as a desperate attempt to conceal the blatant incompetence of the London City Council's Board of Healthy by giving the populace cheap and easy victory. While the epidemic spreads more and more each day, worst of all, when you take time to review the most recent statistics, you discover that the district of Whitechapel is coping with the disease much better than other parts of the city. Is it a miracle? Evidence of the activity of an illegal but efficient medical underground? More proof of the authorities' criminal incompetence? All I know is this. If a Londoner has a better chance to survive the epidemic by choosing to live in this godforsaken borough, I'm ready to move to any cheap, flea-infested flat some shady landlord will agree to rent me right now. And that, I think, is the reporter that we met actually in the area in front of that chapel, actually. What's his name? Him. Clayton Darby. Now, honestly, it seems that a lot of people here I'm not really going to be able to interact with. I'm also not going to try to take too many people out. These are the individuals that I took out. Yeah, trying to become a gang member. Oh, so that was a father-son issue. Because he tried to become part of the Wet Boots, steal his pills. He almost shot the man. Talked to him, found out he was drunk, he had all these issues and stuff. Ended up killing him. Then when I found out he was trying to be part of the Wet Boots gang, had to stop that because he's part of the Wet Boots, but by force. Which is another effect in another town. But that's where we're at here. Here again, first man that I took out first episode, as you guys saw. Everyone else is still pretty chill here. Here, haven't discovered too much yet. I imagine I will label later. I don't know why I'm having a hard time talking today. And we haven't done anything here, so let's get to it. So now I can cure some people. Ooh, that's your office. Oh, I'm like, sir, the hell are you? I think we have most everything here. Okay. Turn around, fool.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
Okay, you analyzed
I
it.
just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
Yes.
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Ow. Yes.
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Huh?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
Sir, no. The lady even said that's too dangerous. No, we can't.
The risk of infection using vampire blood could compound the situation.
I know, but your blood now carries remarkable regenerative properties. With our minds and your blood, there's nothing we couldn't cure.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Sir, if you only knew. Okay, I mean, no one else seems to be an issue around here. Interesting how I can't just see everybody through. Ooh. You got something observable. Ooh, is that where I need to be? Yes. Alright, sir. Let's see what you do.
I search your pockets. Do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir, and I thank you for your generous donation.
Bitch! I thought you were cool as fuck. Jesus.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay.
It's locked, all right.
Scared the shit out of me. Alright, no, but you, motherfucker.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living. And I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
Dude, you need it, like, it's
Show
respect.
for the dead. What about their loved ones who may treasure these items you sell?
The bodies I watch over are the unwanted and undesired, sir. I would never deprive anyone of their family artifacts.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidami.
There's one more hint for you, sir. then you will be at full quality. Oh, where's this man? Oh wait, I don't have shit for you. What? How yeah, so y'all are the lower tier? Or are you the lower tier? Oh no, it's really just dependent on the individual. Okay. Motherfucker. Alright. Yeah, I guess let's just run it. Wrong target, investigation update. Interesting. No, nothing else up here. Ah, survey mission. Oh my God. Wait. Oh, she was being watched. Oh no, no, I have to talk to this woman. How did she know? Oh, Thelma! Where's she at, though? Where's she at, though? There you are.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
I don't know how to deal with that.
You have no idea what problems your claim could cause if heard by the wrong people, Miss Howcroft.
That works.
You must stop this nonsense now.
Why fear the truth? Strange things live in the dark, Dr. Reed. Strange and ancient beings that were here before this island even had a name.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
No, okay, so clearly she doesn't
require
know.
my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I almost want to take her down because like, I feel like she's gonna cause problems here. Where are those other two individuals? Oswald! Let me...
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes, this neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Oh, he's who we saved in, that sewers and stuff, where I fought the rat.
Mr. Thatcher, do you have a job?
No. Since I came back from the war, I spent most of my time and energy just trying to forget.
I understand what you mean. I was a soldier too.
No. Nobody can truly understand what I've gone through.
Why were you locked in that sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself in, despite my claustrophobia.
Okay.
Tell me about your claustrophobia. Has anyone given you an official diagnosis?
That's what the bloody doctors said. But I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it my own way.
Alright.
Why did you run? What was the reason for your argument?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital. But I can't stand being closed in. Makes me feel like I'm suffocating.
I mean, claustrophobic, so...
Oswald, why did you not go to the Pembroke Hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust doctors. All they care about was their careers and processes. I won't be locked in any room again by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
Okay, so we seem...
Do you want to talk about why you have this fear of being enclosed, Mr. Thatcher?
No, I really don't.
An irrational fear like yours is usually rooted in a specific event. Perhaps it would help to talk about it.
Well, Doctor, take a guess then if you're so interested in my case.
He got buried. Okay, because, yeah, he was a soldier in the war. Has nothing to do with his childhood. Soldier's guilt is more like survivor's guilt. So I guarantee where he keeps saying, like, smells like chemicals. I've seen butchers buried and live, need fresh mountain air, whatever. I feel like he got buried by bodies. I feel like that's his thing.
When I rescued you, you expressed joy at seeing the sky again. So I'm inclined to believe you were trapped or buried somehow. Maybe during a shelling.
Jeez, you're good, Doc. You're really good.
Go on, please. Tell me more about it.
Newton and I were trapped in a circulation tunnel after an artillery attack.
Oh shit.
We were buried alive for several days without ever knowing if we'd be found.
Oswald, tell me about what happened when you were buried in that tunnel with Newton.
It was more than dark. It was black as pitch. Hours seemed like days, and days like months. The terror, shameful thoughts. Lord have mercy.
What you endured was terrifying. It would have completely destroyed weaker men.
It did not destroy Newton.
Shameful thoughts. Tell me about them.
At some point, I don't remember which day, when I thought we'd never be rescued, that this would be our end, I thought about...
Say it, Mr. Thatcher. If you ever want to heal, you have to say it.
I thought about what I could do to survive, just for a few more days.
Ooh.
I thought about killing Newton, killing and eating him, the man I fucking love.
Yo. Oh. Shit. Damn. Ooh.
Tell me about your true feelings for Newton.
I love him. I'm not ashamed to say it. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't imagine life without him.
Okay.
Why should you be ashamed?
I'm not, I said. But Newton sees it differently.
I admire your honesty. It takes courage to stand up to society. The world needs people like you to create change.
Courage is what we needed in the trenches, looking death in the face every day. I speak plain. I speak my mind.
Have you always been this straightforward?
All I know is, before you saved me by the sewer, my only regret was I wouldn't be able to hold or kiss Newton again. I love him, that's all.
Alright. Respect to you, bro.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher.
Now, I'm gonna talk
Try
to your
to
boy
take care of
Newton real
yourself.
quick. Ah, shit. I forgot to heal you, dog. Hold on.
Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need medical attention?
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful for what you've done, but I've never felt comfortable with doctors.
I will see you later.
Oh, yes. Oh, so he has the
Goodbye, Mr.
headache.
Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
Oops. Oh, I can observe.
Hello again, Mr. Blight. I'm happy to see Mr. Thatcher is safe for now.
I'm eternally grateful, Doctor. We were total strangers and you helped us anyway. Can't thank you enough, sir.
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Fair
You
enough.
speak about them.
Rats, sir. Even seeing one, they turn me. Just want to run. It's that fear that stopped me from going after Oswald when he left.
You are always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was... well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
I fought in France, too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
Dang, Jesus Christ.
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we're in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
Alright. One is very open about life. Woo! I got all three of you unlocked. Let's go.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
It started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears, my fingers, lips. Couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
How do you feel about Oswald Thatcher? You are more than friends, aren't you?
I love him. I love Oswald. We knew we wouldn't survive the war without each other. But I am terrified, Doctor.
What frightens you so much?
What if people find out? Oswald says I'm ashamed, but it ain't that. It's more, well, you know, never thought I'd love a man.
I mean, roll with it, dude. It is what it is.
Enjoy your love. And enjoy life as long as you can, Mr. Blight. Don't let anyone tell you who you should love or how you should love them.
I appreciate your kind words, sir. But it ain't that easy. It's all so new to me.
You and Oswald were buried alive during the war. Tell me about it.
Yeah. It was last summer. A shell hit our trench and we were buried for a week.
How did you survive for a week?
Luckily for us, there were rations and water in the tunnel. It was an outpost, see. Since then, Oswald's not keen on being inside for too long.
Fair enough. Does he sleep outside? No, that's stupid. Ignore that question.
Oswald seemed far more traumatized than you by the event.
It wasn't the first time it happened to me. Surviving it again gave me strength. You believe that?
Fair enough. But yeah, if Oswald can't even be inside, that's interesting.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
No thanks, sir. Unless you're able to get rid of every rat in London.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Okay, so that's investigation opportunity. Where should I be? I should be back here. Let's see what happens. Do I need to like come back later? Because it won't let me investigate. You're supposed to do something. Anyway. So that's about my time for this episode. This might be a long one, couple of extra episodes. So I'm gonna go ahead, clip this bit before it glitches out on me again. But yeah, if you guys like it, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely a lot of story in this one. Yeah, hope you guys stick around to, you know, enjoy this whole story with me. And with that being said, have a good day.